put their heads down. Running up the gangs, oh yeah, but they count. Running up the gangs, oh yeah, but their heads down. Running up the lanes, oh yeah, the gangs, oh yeah, the gangs, oh yeah, put their heads down. Running up the gangs, oh yeah, but they count. Running up the gangs, oh yeah, but their heads down. Running up the lanes, oh yeah, the gangs, oh yeah. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 And she want a team. And she want a team. And she want a team.
When I step up in the place, you all a check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all a check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all a check. Bust the rhymes up in the place.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get it! Deputy Lions!
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
You look at this Carolina defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Here's 2nd and 10.
19, target, 18, tight end. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Here we go, set. Quick, pass on 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther Dragon 60. Ready, go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In motion goes the tight end.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a give, right side. Sutherland. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves, Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinals, go.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Early down stuff will put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
19.
They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third down and 10.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Back to throw.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Fielded just inside the 20. A beautiful fake.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina!
Bayshore Turton with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There we go, back. Viking 18. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. 19 Wyatt. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On play action. No throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2nd and 9 now. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Ready, set.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Set, hut. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready,
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now, man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Now back to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Jamar Chase. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Cut 19, cut 19. Trap 50, trap 50. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Lions on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a third and goal here.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. He'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Bates' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. And now fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
18 Cardinal, 70 range, tracking 60.
He'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Ja'Marr Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 19 sight,
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around him.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Come on, drag him 60.
2nd and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
to throw again. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Get it. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go check. Go check. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught inside the 5. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Panthers 31, Lions 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hurt.
They'll look to throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2nd and 6. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it finds McMillan. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ballgame, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. First down, Lions.
60, down. Cougar 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 Tigers.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from one 46 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
Check that. Street. Here we go. Stack. Panther 80. Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready? 19, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
70, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2nd and 3. Throwing left side, it's complete. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Oliver. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Liking 18.
Looking to throw. Oliver
setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working and keep it going.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oliver. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Oliver. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oliver. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Oliver. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Panthers first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now back to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
On the give, here's Gibbs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guy couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Drop 50. 19, 18. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Cup 19.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll try and do this himself. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
I got him. On me. 70.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 60 Eagle. 18 Pioneer.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 66, Lions 10.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this up to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Oh, wait, hold everything, and timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Warriors 70. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Check. Bobcat. Check. Go check. Go check. Check. Stop. Head. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Panthers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans.